If you worked at a movie theater, would you check underneath my hat for Cool Ranch Doritos? Be honest. Honestly, I wouldn't care. Besides, who am I to get between a man and his Doritos? Sup guys, it's technical difficulties here, and today we're gonna look at some... Alright, here we go. Suspiciously specific things. Yeah, I did it. Being called smart because you have a variety of information on different subjects, but in reality it's all surface level intelligence and you don't feel like you're really good at anything. I'd really prefer to not be in these posts. To combat declining birth rate, Japan to begin offering breeding visas to foreigners. Yes, but they'll have to give it to doctors and athletes, alright? Not some neckbeard with Cheeto-stained shirt that thinks he can speak Japanese just because he's watched copious amounts of anime. You hear that, Fred? It ain't happening. Oh, god damn it, TD, just let me have this. Look at this man. Tell me that you wouldn't break into the local zoo and steal a flamingo for his birthday party. You know, I'll tell you what, I'll do you one better. So, flamingos are pink because of the shrimp they eat, right? Does that mean that, theoretically, we could feed them different colors, alright? Imagine that shit for the party. Imagine getting in a cab, blacked out, trying to make it home, and you wake up with $3,000 in your pocket. You panic because you don't know how you got the money, but 10 months later, you're watching TV and your drunk ass is in the back of the cash cab nailing all the questions. This sounds like the plot to an episode of a sitcom. Like, this happens to the dumb, weird friend, and then people start bugging him for money. Well, either that or they blow it all on something stupid and now there's someone after them. You have 30 minutes to hide a USB in your house, alright? The house will be raided by police, detectives, and some FBI agents all searching for the USB. Where do you hide it so that it won't be found? I can only imagine right now that somewhere in the world there's a group of FBI agents raiding a house, sweating, not being able to find a specific USB. Their boss is on their ass, and their last hope is to consult the all-knowing members of the Ask Reddit community. Well, personally, I'd hide it in the... Wait one sec. Why did elementary schools just occasionally bring in a dude with a big snake? Alright, who was that man? What are his credentials? You know, whenever that shit happened at my school, I was always just off to the side, hoping that one of the annoying kids would get got by the snake. Was that just me? British cooking shows. Tell us about this wee tot you've made. The crust is just lovely. American cooking shows. We've replaced your knives with Phillips head screwdrivers, released raccoons in the kitchen, the clock is set for 30 minutes. Please bake us peace in the Middle East. You know, that's not the end of it either, alright? Recently I got an ad for a show, right? Chefs are now settling beefs in grudge matches. What is happening? Can they raise the lifeguard requirements? Like, I'm sorry, I just don't trust a 19-year-old, 110-pound blonde named Mackenzie with the IQ of a McChicken to save my life. IQ of a McChicken. That's a new one. They put music from the 50s and 60s in medicine commercials to appeal to the older generation, meaning sometime in the future Despacito will be playing on a commercial for laxatives. As much as that scares me, I think it's already starting to happen. Alright, I forget what the medicine was exactly, but I could have sworn that the song they used was that It's Magic song from the Wizards of Waverly Place movie. You have to come to terms with the fact that realistically in a post-apocalyptic world, there's a 99% chance you'll die from diarrhea after drinking bad water, and you'll never get a chance to wear football armor or make a machete out of duct tape and a lawnmower blade or whatever. Yeah, I know. It's very disappointing. But in the case of zombies, what you gotta understand is no one thinks about mosquitoes, right? Them biting zombies and then biting you. Think about that. Hey, Google, what do roosters do? The roosters may break up hen fights and give treats to the hens. encourage egg laying and even monitor the nest boxes. Roosters are beautiful. Roosters are classic farmyard icons. They are gorgeous to look at in many cases. Roosters have a lot of personality. Did a rooster write this? We are also descended from the great beasts of the past and will soon reclaim our former blah 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 blah. Come on, they're f***ing chickens. What are they gonna... Very obviously being hit on. Okay, well, I'll see you around. 4 days later, cutting open a cantaloupe. Wait a second. Why cantaloupe specifically? Like, that's never the first thing that comes to mind when you think fruit. No sucking in the library. Yeah, some of us are trying to off here. Y'all ever just take a cold shower in the dark on all fours and groan pleasurably pretending that you're a wet rhino on the African savanna during the first rain in years? Are you okay? 1 year in here for $30 billion. You have no books, movies, phone, consoles, nothing. Can you do it? Okay, this is probably gonna sound psychotic, but listen to me. You gotta get food, right? Just find something really boring, laborious, and time-consuming to do with your food. Like, if it's a protein bar, I'd smash it into really tiny bits and count them very slowly before eating. Ain't even in the room yet and you've already lost it. 1 year in there for $30 billion. Or do the same at a desk job for longer and for less. Alright guys, that's it for now. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more stuff like this. Also, be sure to follow me in other places if you want, and I will see you all next time or something.